Hey friends, welcome to the Johnson City Living Podcast, where we learn about the people, places, events, and flavors that make Johnson City just a lovely place to live. I'm your host, Colin Johnson, with the Colin and Carly Group and Keller Williams Realty. If you're interested in buying or selling a home in the area, or if you're looking at investing in a rental property, give us a call at 423-930-8003, and we will look forward to helping you. Now, let's get to today's episode. Today we have a very special guest, longtime friend of mine, who is making a tremendous impact on the mental health and behavioral space here in East Tennessee. We're joined by Chloe Campbell from Frontier Health. What's up?
Thank you.
How are you today?
Good. That was a very kind intro.
Well, I'm trying to make you feel excited about being on the podcast, and I'm excited to see you again because we've been longtime friends.
Long time.
Yeah. So Johnson City Living Podcast, we always hit the people first with, what do you love most about Johnson City? And you can't say people or mountains.
People or mountains. Okay.
I'm going to throw in a curveball because everybody says people and mountains. We get it.
We get it. It is
all
beautiful.
Our listeners are like, there's got to be other stuff.
It is nice. We love Johnson City. It's the best place to raise a family. That's what I tell everybody.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I think your husband, Ben, was raised here, right?
Yeah.
And he turned out pretty good.
He turned out pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, where were you raised? Where were you born?
So I was actually born in Atlanta.
Okay.
Lived in Knoxville for quite a while.
Okay.
Then I moved here right before middle school.
Oh.
Yeah.
What brought your family here?
Well, my grandparents were here.
Okay.
And so that was the big part.
You moved in with them?
Well, for a little bit. Yeah,
okay,
we did.
that's cool.
Then we had our own house. So
I like it. Yeah.
It was good. But they were pivotal in helping us. It takes a village.
It does. It really does. My grandparents lived in Memphis, so I didn't get to see them very much.
Oh, no.
And so, but it was good. It was good, except when you had to go down there in the summer, it was like so hot.
That is not good.
And so long a drive.
That's not fun. Yeah.
Okay. For listeners who don't know Chloe Campbell, what do you do at Frontier Health?
Yeah. So I'm the Regional Community Development Director for Frontier Health Foundation.
Okay.
It's a lot of words.
That's a big lot of words. Break it down to me like I'm 6, because that's how my brain works.
It's really fun. So I get to show up every day and just talk about Frontier Health from the foundation and what all they're doing to support the programs. Just trying to get the word out about what's good. What's going well.
Cool.
Yeah. It's been really exciting.
What is the day-to-day of a development person like you do? Well, I mean, because talking about what you do, you got to find people to tell about. And that's, I'm assuming, why you're here with us today.
Yeah.
So are you on podcasts nonstop every day?
Yeah. Well, not right now.
Okay.
That would be fun. We'll see how this goes.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to be like, let's see. Let's read this one first.
It's been good. So, and that's why I say every day is different, which is what I love about nonprofit development work. Right. So kind of showing up, figuring out what needs to be done, and then a lot of relationship rebuilding.
Yeah.
So going to events, trying to figure out what's going on. And this role has expanded a lot of my knowledge, because a lot of my work previously coming from Summit was working within Johnson City. A lot of my connections are Johnson City. And that's where, a lot of our roots are.
Right.
And this has taken me into a regional capacity, which has been really interesting.
How big is Frontier Health?
So we have 65 locations across 13 counties.
Wow.
I know. And a lot of people don't know that.
No.
Yeah.
I've seen 4 or 5 maybe around town.
Yes.
65 is a lot more than 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So on any given day, we're all the way over in Hawkins down to Greene County, all the way up into Scott Lee Wise in Virginia.
What are the main services you guys provide?
The main services are our outpatient sites. So that's going to be your outpatient therapy, your medication management, your case management, a lot of those things. And then we do a lot of crisis support. So Turning Point, which is right down the road, is our 24/7 crisis support center.
Is it mainly mental stuff, or is it a lot of substance abuse?
It's a lot of substance abuse as well. Mm-hmm. So we are kind of able to cover that across the board.
Anything else you guys take care of?
Oh, there's a lot of things.
Well, let's go down the list. I mean, we got listeners. They're probably like, well,
I know.
Can I check in my crazy aunt? Because that would be good. I want to just drop her off somewhere.
Yeah,
we
love her.
Okay.
Come on. Anyway, so
65 locations. 65, drop off your crazy aunt wherever you can.
We're in all the counties.
We have a drop off location 5 minutes from you, no matter where you're at.
And that is kind of the fun part, is how spread out we are. So as far as our locations, but then as far as our programming. So one of the things that I love about nonprofit work, about nonprofit development work, is that when you can kind of develop programs, assistance within the community, for the community, by the community, that's when you're going to see the most social impact. right? So we have a lot of different programs in different communities meeting the needs of that community. So there's a lot of different things. We do a lot of peer support recovery. So we do a lot of intensive outpatient. We do a lot of school-based therapy. So we do a lot of different gamuts to just try to figure out what's going to wrap around a community and help solve these social issues related to behavioral health.
It's a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And I think it's
Yeah.
maybe, I mean, when we were kids, it was, or I was a kid, like way older than you, but we didn't talk about mental health at all. Like, you
Right.
know, like there was some of it and you're like, oh, that person, you know, but now it seems very more, which I think is great that people are talking about it more, opening up about it more, getting help more. Yeah. So I think hopefully we're helping people more, right?
Yeah, I hope so. And I think the more we talk about it, kind of in another part of the foundation work is what we call reducing the stigma of mental health. The more we talk about it, the more we bring light to it, the less barriers it is to seek treatment, right?
Yeah.
So then we're not having to get to that crisis moment, right? If we can get in a lot earlier, address needs as they come up, we can prevent a lot of the things that happen in the news.
Maybe we should talk about some of that. Like, how do you prevent the crisis from, because I don't want to be in the news for that.
I know.
Or really anything.
I know. So.
Maybe most houses sold. Carly and I sold the most houses.
Yay! Yes, we'll hope for that. We'll hope for that.
Good. Then we're in the news.
Yeah. So whenever we talk about crisis prevention, I like to frame it in two ways, right? So we're trying to build protective factors. So your protective factors are anything that are like your social, physical health, mental well-being, what's around you that's kind of protecting your mental health, right? So we always want to always be building up protective factors around people. And then we also want to be intervening earlier, right? So when you're in crisis mode, your brain is in fight or flight.
Right.
You're not going to be able to get a lot of intervention in a crisis moment.
Not making good decisions.
Right. We're just going to stabilize the best we can and come up with an action plan. But if we can meet you before we get to that crisis point, we can do a lot more interventions in the moment that last longer.
Yeah. And then getting the family involved, I would think would be key, hopefully.
Huge protective factor.
Or it could be the catalyst for the issue as well, right?
Depends on the situation.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. And an interesting thing that we're seeing, especially at Turning Point, because it's kind of in a pivotal spot in Johnson City, right, is that when we opened Turning Point, we were expecting, of course, to continue serving the population we've always served, but we also are seeing a lot more of a different population coming to Turning Point. So mental health, behavioral health is across all socioeconomic status, right?
Sure.
Yeah. And so I think that that's kind of also been another thing that we're trying to talk about more.
Yeah. And how does like Appalachia compare to a lot of other areas across the country? I mean, for mental health, are we better here or is it worse as you smile?
I think it depends on a lot of factors. I think we have a lot of drug use.
And is that like just like historic kind of drug use from families passed down, or is it just hey, there's a lot of poverty in our area and they're looking for an out? Where do you feel like the main catalyst for that is? Because we'd like to stamp that out, right? I mean, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's really, not helping anybody.
It's really intense. It's really rampant.
Right.
Yeah. And I think there's a lot of different factors that go into it. And honestly, ETSU has done a lot of really good research on kind of Appalachian culture and how that has happened and how all these different factors have contributed to just chronic generational substance use and abuse. It's really interesting when you look into it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how old the boys were, but I mean, it had to be like 4 or 5. And I'm just like, don't ever try it. Just don't ever. There used to be a Just Say No program out there.
There was. Yeah.
I guess people were saying no and they got rid of it. I don't know what happened to it. We're not going to keep that around.
Yeah. We had DARE. So.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember DARE too.
I still think about those videos.
Yeah. Yes. So what are some of the misconceptions about counseling and treatments that you guys run into a lot?
I think a lot of the misconception comes from waiting too long. Like, I'm okay. Everything's okay. Something feels a little off, but I'm not in crisis mode, or I don't need it as much as my friend X, Y, and Z. And I always like to think of mental health counseling check-ins is, an ongoing process.
Right.
Right. We don't want to wait until it's at that crisis moment.
Yeah.
Right. If something feels off, let's talk about it.
What do the steps look like to connect with somebody in your organization to start the process?
Yes. So we have our 988 number, which is available to anybody at any time. So
that number is
988.
you just dial 988.
It's
and
988.
you got somebody that'll help you.
On 24/7.
How cool is that?
And they are housed out of Turning Point. So it is somebody here
local in town.
If for whatever reason they're backed up, it will go to Roanoke, but they'll transfer you right back.
Okay.
So it's someone local and they know. And so that is technically what we call our crisis line. However, anybody's available to talk at any period. And then they also have the direct entry points for a lot of our programs. For Johnson City specifically, our outpatient site is Watauga Behavioral Health.
Okay.
So that's a good place to start as well if you're looking for adult, child, outpatient therapy or medication management.
Okay.
That's a good place to start.
So a lot of times I'm thinking maybe the person who needs the help doesn't see it right away in themselves. It's hard to look in their own mirror.
Yeah.
So what should signs, like maybe for families or friends, some of the signs they should be looking for or keep a watch out for?
Yeah.
To go, hey, you might need to go call 988.
Yeah, that's a great question. And something that we're talking about right now because we're heading into seasonal depression season. So
it is dark early.
It's dark.
So dark.
I know. My son keeps looking at me at 5:00. He's like, it's dark. I'm like, I know. I know.
It's cold and rainy and
It's
dark.
cold and rainy and dark, right? So any type of kind of sudden change in behavior. So if you're noticing, hey, we're staying in our room more, especially with children, we're not interacting as much, something just feels off. Listen to that. Yeah. And also if they're reporting, hey, I'm having a lot of anxiety, or a lot of times we see a lot of symptoms show up physically. So with kids, my stomach hurts, my head hurts, I don't want to go to school, or those type of conversations as well. And then I think the number one way is just to ask.
Yeah. How you doing?
How are you doing? How are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the best place to start.
Yeah. And just kind of, and probably push in a little bit. Don't just, how you doing? Okay, great. Have fun. See you later.
Yeah.
Ask how you're doing like 3 or 4 times, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. That's great.
How can everyday people, not just professionals, better support those going through mental health challenges, you think?
I think that's a great question. I think it's showing up and asking the questions, right? And I think the big question that a lot of people are afraid to ask is, are you going to hurt yourself or somebody else? And so research shows time and time again, the more we ask that question, the more people can kind of get into help sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I talk to people a lot about that, about getting comfortable with asking those questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be some training that, you get at school and, start it early, like middle elementary school and kind of, because you lose, we don't want to lose any.
Right.
Tough stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like thinking about that.
Yeah.
Thanks. What programs or initiatives at Frontier are you most excited about right now that you guys are working on?
There's a lot.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Take it from the top.
It's exciting. I'll talk about Johnson City. I think one of my favorite programs that we opened up this year is called Virginia's Place. So this was a collaborative with the Commissioner Williams, and she went to the mental health and substance use and got us approved. There's 5 locations across the state of Tennessee to do reentry housing for men who are incarcerated with some type of severe mental health diagnosis, right? We were the first one to get open in the state of Tennessee.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's here in Johnson City.
Nice.
So it's 18 beds for 18 men who are coming out of a situation where they have been chronically incarcerated, typically due to their mental health concern.
Is there a number there, like a percentage of inmates that are mentally, like a mental health issue? Like, is that correlation there?
There is a correlation. And then also there's a correlation with substance use.
Sure.
Right. So we're trying to target the people who are incarcerated for some type of mental health diagnosis. And so the coolest thing that has come out of this is that typically these people are just released and then back on the street, and then they'll reoffend immediately, right? Because the supports aren't in place. At Virginia's Place, they can come in, they can stabilize out on medication for the first time and probably ever, and then have a house where they can really try to get back into the groove of things. So we've seen men come in, they're already employed, they're already succeeding, they're already being discharged. But the number one caveat of this program is it's as long as they need it. There's no timeline.
Oh, wow.
This could be permanent if it needed to be.
That's great.
So they're not also racing against a clock or trying
Sure.
to do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So it's a really neat program. And we were the first in Tennessee to get it open.
That's really cool.
Yeah, which is exciting.
Which, at the Housing Authority, we have some units that are for people who are coming out of substance abuse programs. And we may need to figure out how to partner together, because we were looking for a tenant the other day for one of our units.
Yeah.
And they're brand new. Really nice.
Really nice
spot. So maybe this person can move there as another transition.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool. Yeah.
That'd be great.
I like it. Without revealing / identifying, is there a story of or a transformation of hope that reminds you why this work that you do matters?
Yeah. There's we're working on year end. So on social media, I'm trying to, post these different stories. So we've got a couple really strong ones right now. But I think probably one of the best ones is we've really taken an effort. Brittany Baker is leading our clinical transformation process. So she's made sure every single therapist within Frontier Health is trained in some type of evidence-based therapy. So whether that be EMDR, some type of trauma-informed CBT, and then we're also having therapists trained in Ruby, which is Research Units for Behavioral Intervention.
Okay.
Which is specific for children with autism.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we've seen a lot of success already. So
that's cool.
We got a referral for a child having meltdowns at school, constantly being restrained, pulled out of the classroom, which is just devastating. My background's in school-based therapy. So it's devastating for the teachers, it's devastating for administration, and it's devastating for the child and
the classmates, right?
It's just all around. It is the hardest situation. So our therapist went in, worked with the family, because really what we're trying to do is to train the parents on how to better intervene before we get to that crisis point. And so now this child, with the interventions at home and then some of the interventions at school from ABA therapy, no longer is being pulled out, no longer having to be restrained, can function in the classroom.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
I've been seeing a ton of research about gut health and autism, and how the gut link is not, it's just paramount. Like they started feeding these kids just tons of probiotics. A certain strain, I don't remember the one, but immediate changes within weeks, and nonverbal kids speaking, and just lots of stuff. It's just awesome.
It's fascinating.
Did you
watch the Netflix documentary?
No.
There's a Netflix documentary.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
really this was on the Right Report, another podcast that I really enjoy.
Yes.
And what are some of the resources that are underutilized that people should know more about over there?
Underutilized. That's a great question. I would have to think about that.
Okay. Well, we can come back if you'd like.
I would say if I could flip it, I think we have a lot of programs that are ready to grow.
Okay.
Yeah. Because there is such a need. And we've had a lot of, as most nonprofits, we've had a lot of grants cut this year. Yeah, which has really kind of shifted a lot of our different programming and how we can provide certain things.
Yeah, let's talk about the origin of Frontier Health, if you'd like. When did it get started? How did it get started?
Yeah.
Why did it get started?
So Frontier Health was started, I meant to look up the date before.
It's okay.
Okay.
You can make it up.
Okay. Can we edit this part out? So I want to say it was 1957, and it was started when 3 of the main behavioral health conglomerates merged. So we had Watauga, which used to be the Bob Owens mental health facility, and then it merged with the Bristol Regional Counseling Facility, and then the Greenville Counseling. So all 3 of these entities merged and formed Frontier Health.
Okay.
And so that's kind of how we got our territory. And we've expanded into Southwest Virginia as well.
Gotcha. That's amazing. Well, I drove by we used to call it Green Valley. Space the other day. They've got a $90 million renovation going there.
Oh, wow.
It's like they're adding tons of stuff for people who are wanting to get into trades, like a I don't know what that's called, kind of like a TCAT probably.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple other different things, and it's huge. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
Greenville's really fun.
It's kind of hopping.
It is hopping.
So how can maybe some of our listeners, who maybe someone listening right now is struggling with a little something, What would you say they need to do right away?
Yeah. Yeah. I
What would
just
be
hope that they know that they don't have to do it alone.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that there's people out there who can support them.
Can anybody just call the 988 number and
Anybody.
just say, "Hey,
Anybody.
I'm having a bad day"?
And I will say the people that answer those phones are some of the best people
Isn't that?
I've ever
I
met.
think it's super cool how the
Yeah.
Lord has made certain people to do certain things.
Yeah.
It's just really special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a really cool dynamic,
Yeah.
really cool culture.
And hopefully we've got some people listening that are super special and they might want to get involved, like volunteering or donating or maybe advocating, supporting. What would be some ways that they could help out?
Yeah, just help us get the word out.
Okay.
Would be the greatest thing. Yeah. So on social media, follow us, like, share, all the things.
What's your call sign on? Or do they even call it a call sign?
Is it a call sign?
I don't know what it is.
Wait.
What's your,
That's funny. Like
your handle on
Instagram handle?
Is it I don't know.
That's funny.
Yeah. Marissa and Mitch are shaking their heads like, you don't know what you're talking about. How old
We're
are
just
you?
at
Yeah.
Frontier Health Foundation is kind of across the board. So .org, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn.
No CB radio though. You can't just radio in like
no, that would be
Smokey and the
amazing.
Bandit. That'd been cool. And then we've talked about the number website.
Mm-hmm.
You got a website we can go to?
Yeah. So frontierhealthfoundation.org is the foundation side. So that's going to be volunteering, getting the word out, donating. If you're interested more in our locations, frontierhealth.org.
I like it.
It's going to have more information about locations, services.
65. That just blows my mind. 65
65,
locations.
yeah.
All right, let's rewind a little bit. Get back, make it more about you and Ben and the family.
Yeah.
So did you go to school like, hey, I want to help serve in like a nonprofit like world? Is that how did that get started? Where'd that itch come from?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. The honest long answer, if that's...
We got plenty of time.
Okay. I went to UT and I was kind of pre-med. Really?
I did that.
You did?
I went pre-med, but then I was like, I don't think I'm going to take chemistry 4 times.
Okay. So I got into chemistry and I said, absolutely not. This is not for me.
Same.
Yeah.
I think that's the weed out class. I was like with 700 people in a humongous auditorium. And then I went to my labs and I was just like, I still don't understand. Can you help me? And they were like, not really.
Right.
Sorry. And my dad's a biochemist. I think he was just like a little let down.
Okay. So my brother's a biochemist.
Yeah.
That is fascinating.
It is.
Yeah. Because some people, I mean, my brother...
have the biochemistry gene and some people don't.
I know. He just stepped up to the occasion and he has crushed it ever since.
Yep.
Me, not so much. Sorry, mom and dad.
Yeah.
I'm still trying.
Yeah. So. My brother's a really smart one and my sister's really smart. She went to med school. She went to she did all that, crushed it. And
yeah. I still think we're doing great stuff.
We're doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing great stuff. So I said, absolutely not. So I changed my major to psychology.
Okay.
Because I didn't have to take a consecutive science.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. And then after psychology, I was like, oh, well, I have to go to grad school because there's not a lot you can do with bachelor's in psychology.
Right. Go to med school or law school typically, right?
Law school. Yes. Yes. I saw social work and I was like, this sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing an internship in Youth Villages, which is a youth serving organization in Memphis.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was in Memphis. I was in Bartlett.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I was working in their residential unit. So level 4 kids who had been removed from their home for some type of traumatic experience, 11 to 15-year-old kids. And we were in the gym and it was just you're just taking it in, I've never been here. I've never seen this. I'm just trying to learn and grow. And a kid walked across the gym in a Science Hill t-shirt. And that's when I was like, oh, this isn't just kids in Memphis.
Right.
Like this is kids that I grew up with, that I went to high school with.
Yeah.
And so came back and started my social work program. And ever since then, I've just kind of been like, we got to figure out a way to make this a better world for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, and then I met you at Summit. You worked there. How did you get to Frontier?
Yeah. So I actually started in Knoxville. I worked at the Alliance for Better Nonprofits, and we did capacity building for nonprofits across all of East Tennessee.
Okay.
So when I started, we launched the website. When I left to marry Ben, who, I love very much. It was a hard move from Knoxville, but we were serving over 300 nonprofits
Oh, wow.
from very different backgrounds, areas. Um, and so, I met Ben, we got married, and we moved up here. He has his family business. So I reached out to Dave and I was like, hey, Dave, I think this could kind of align a little bit. What do
Yeah.
you think? And so I worked with Summit for quite a while.
Yeah.
And that was just an incredible experience getting to work with nonprofits and businesses and churches. And then also just learning the different dynamics of Johnson City, because in Knoxville, a lot of the nonprofits were, more of the, what I call like national led nonprofits. So they have a strong national backbone. They have a lot of that. And then I come to Johnson City and it's just these really, really sweet, special founder led nonprofits
Yeah.
that I didn't have as much experience in.
Okay.
And so Summit really gave me a lot of like insight and knowledge into that world, which I'm really grateful for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's hard to explain what Summit does, but they do a lot of stuff, and it's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Yeah. They've been pivotal.
Connecting the right people with the right resources.
Exactly. Exactly.
Over and over. And I just love all those guys over there and gals. It's just a really special space. I was there this morning in a prayer group.
Were you?
Yeah, it's super cool.
I know. I was still there yesterday. I'm still seeing. I tell Matt he can never kick me off the payroll, but so
especially with a new baby coming.
With a new baby,
maybe give her a raise.
I know. So the opportunity with Frontier Health Foundation came up, and my friend was like, "Hey, just go and apply." And I was like, "I just don't. I'm really happy. Like, I don't know." And but I did, and I met with Christy, the CEO, and we ended up talking for about 2 hours. And I was like, "Okay, I think that this might be a good move, just to try to see a little bit more of this regional aspect, right? What does this look like to be on that side of foundation work?"
Yeah.
So, and I have learned a lot already.
Right.
There's a lot more to learn.
And that every day you're learning something.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather used to say, learn 3 new things every day.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good one.
Yeah. It's been really fun.
So along those lines, what's something about your job that brings you joy every day?
So I think something that brings me joy. There's a lot of things about my job that I love. I feel like I'm in this unique position with the foundation where I get to kind of come in and be the cheerleader, which is really fun. A lot of our staff, they do really hard work all day, every day.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you have some wins, but it's probably a lot of like just hard days every day.
Yeah. It's heavy. It's heavy. So the loads that they're carrying, what we're asking them to do. And so the part that really makes me excited about this position, this role is how can I come in and say yes to staff, right? So whether that's securing funding to where they can, have more materials or better serve their clients or X, Y, and Z, just having the opportunity to come in and be a yes for staff in an environment where, like our entire country is saying no right now is kind of like the really exciting part for me.
What
brings me a lot of joy.
I mean, let's go like 30,000 foot view. Like, it seems like it's not getting better, like mental health for our country. What would you do if you could just snap your fingers or implement something to make it all better? What, what do you see as the main cause or?
Yeah. And that's kind of when I went into this role, that's exactly how I felt. Because I was like, this is overwhelming. I don't know that I can be the person to go out and paint this like beautiful picture of mental health because it's not beautiful right now. Right? And then I'm in it and I hear stories of hope and healing and recovery every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, people are recovering and they're recovering here. And so how can we do a better job of talking about that? Right? You have the ethics of, hey, we don't really need to talk about clients' lives. It's their personal lives. We don't need to paint that picture, but we also need to do a better job of talking about the people that are healing and the things that we are preventing.
Yeah.
Right.
And you would hope that those people would go out and be your biggest advocates.
Yeah, for sure.
They turned my life around.
Yeah.
They saved me.
Yeah.
From total destruction.
Yeah. And I do. And I hear those stories a lot. And even people that, I knew through Summit, through that capacity, and now I'm at Frontier Health, and they're like, oh yeah, well, Frontier Health actually helped me do this and do that. It's been a really unique experience. So looking for those stories and asking, and then hopefully removing the stigma for where people feel like they can talk about those stories. I think that would be really powerful all
Okay.
around. Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully we can move in that direction.
Yeah.
What's one thing that Johnson City does really well when it comes to supporting mental health?
Johnson City does a really good job just of having the conversation, I
Mm.
think. I think a lot of people that I've met within Johnson City want to talk about it. We work a lot with TR done with like 413. So we're
Mhm.
always talking about, okay, hey, what does it look like? You are not alone challenge. How are we tackling teen suicide? What does that look like? What supports do you need? And I love that about Johnson City is that there are just really, really cool people who are passionate about talking about it and who
Yeah.
are trying to talk about it.
I feel, and I've told a number of people this, I feel like the Lord is drawing lots of people to our area
Yeah.
because we love on them so well,
Yeah.
because we love Jesus and
Yeah.
we want to share him with everybody else.
Yeah. I love that perspective.
Is Frontier Health a faith-based organization at all, or?
Yeah. No, we're not technically faith-based,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, because Summit is faith-based.
Right.
Frontier Health is not faith-based. However, faith is never a barrier to accessing services.
Yeah. Okay.
And a lot of our therapists are trained to have that conversation, honor all of those
Yeah.
different types of therapies.
Yeah. Well, I know you and Ben are believers. I
Yeah.
think, and I could be way off. I don't know, but I feel like there's a lot of spiritual warfare and a
Yeah.
lot of mental health is because of that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
otherwise you're not,
Yeah.
he comes to kill, steal, and destroy us. And
Yeah.
does a lot with our brains and that kind of thing. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
um,
one of the most powerful indicators of kind of mental health, overall mental wellness is what we call a connection to your higher being.
okay,
Right.
right.
So what would that be? Right. A relationship with God.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So,
I was talking to one of my good friends, Twan, this morning about the book, Not a Fan.
oh, yeah.
Have you read that?
Yeah. Not in a long time.
Yeah, well, and it's just, I had
Yeah.
a friend, Emmett, tell me, we were talking about it yesterday and I was talking about it this morning. And he was saying that a lot of people are, fans. Like
Yeah.
they think Jesus was a great guy.
Yeah.
Sure. But really being a follower
Yeah.
is a whole different deal. Like surrendering your whole life to him and your daily interactions. And when you do that, it goes a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was screwing it up for a long time before I turned it over to the big guy. All right. Little lighter mode.
Yeah.
You ready for the speed round?
Let's do it.
All right. You and Ben are going to get coffee. Where are you going?
Oh, it's recently changed.
Well, tell us who you kicked to the curb first.
Oh, no. Can we edit that part out? Man, that's so funny.
Which was the terrible coffee shop that you will no longer visit.
They're all very good. There's so many good coffee spots in town.
Yes, there are.
We love them a lot. Them a lot. If we're looking for a quick, like, in and out, easy parking, open doors.
Open doors. Yeah. So good.
So good.
Yeah. Gary Ellis is the man over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good,
we love it.
Good brother, Redstone friend. Oh, we love that place.
Yes. And his decaf coffee is...
Carly loves his decaf coffee.
Because it's the best.
It's really, really, really good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's not stripped with chemicals.
Yes.
He'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, the whole cold water filtration.
Yes.
Swiss method. Yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
If we're wanting the experience, we like the Moon.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brett at the Moon. Mm-hmm. He's really a good dude. We like him a lot. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You guys are going out for pizza. I know these are tough questions.
No, these are so good. Our first date
especially for a pregnant lady.
I know.
Let's talk about pizza.
Listen, here's
burgers are coming next.
I have them ranked.
We have a daily schedule where we're going.
Yes, by Sweet Husband, our first date was Main Street Pizza.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sad. It's not.
It's
no
really
longer.
sad. It's really sad. He ordered the seafood pizza, and I was like, "Who are you?" But I still ate it, and we got married, so he did fine. So that was really sad for us. Especially because Scratch was closed too.
Right.
Scratch is reopened.
Yes.
Which is
Have you been back?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just as good as before?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's
now,
good to hear.
The only thing, and just because my husband is a portion person, the pizzas are smaller.
Oh.
That's the only
thing.
They
used to be massive.
They were delightful. I mean, they still are. I know.
Like I don't even know where they got boxes for them. They were so big.
So they are smaller. That's the only thing.
Do you do the trust pizza? Do they still do that?
Every time. Okay.
You're just like, whatever.
Every time. Yes.
Well, it's going to be seafood pizza. What is that? Right?
I mean, it was still good. I'm not even gonna lie. But but then the only bad thing, and maybe this could be a something, a little token, is that you'll order the trust pizza and then you can never order it again because you don't know what was on it.
Ooh.
If that makes sense.
You'd have to have like a very discerning palate.
Right. Or if they
Is
wrote
that
on the
coriander
box
or something in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best pizza in my life.
Yeah.
So good.
Maybe that's what makes it special. Like it's a once in a lifetime. You're in this one spot in time, and this pizza's in this one spot in time, and you're like, it's so good.
I know. All
right.
Still taste it.
Hamburgers.
Mid-City, hands down.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you a veggie burger person? They got a mean veggie burger.
They have a... No, I go for the full burger.
Go for the full burger.
Yeah, they know Ben by name because we're there every Friday. I particularly love their vegan, like, ranch dressing.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's funny because they'll always be like, you want meat, but vegan ranch. I'm like, yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And this
it makes me feel better.
This is not a pregnancy craving. This is what's delightful.
Yeah, you've done it for years. I got you. And their sweet potato fries are delicious.
So good.
I love sweet potato fries. I had some today at lunch.
Yes.
Where are you guys going on a date night? Besides Applebee's.
Besides Applebee's.
Like a date night.
A date night, are we celebrating or are we just date night?
Let's go each. Let's let our listeners have a couple options.
All right. So if we're celebrating, we're going to Juniper.
Yes.
And hopefully we have reservations.
Yes. And a wad of cash. Yeah. Yes. But it's worth it every time.
Every time. That's so good. And then we've been going to Timber.
Oh, yeah.
Again. Yeah. We love Timber. Yeah.
It is really like there's some interesting things on there. And I'm always kind of like, oh, I didn't know, and it turns out great.
Have you had their Indian chicken?
No.
Right? I would never order that. It's the best chicken.
I love Indian food.
Yeah, it's delightful. I can taste it right now.
Vic up right around like right here.
Oh, it's Sahib.
That Sahib is so good. I do like going on. Carly and I figured out we only go for the buffet.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know what I'm ordering. We went to dinner like 15 years ago there, and we were like, all right, we'll take one of those. And she got something else. And I was like, well, I want the other one. Like, I want some of that brown stuff and some of the green. And,
I know. Like, the butter chicken, the
naan. I mean,
it's just you gotta have it all.
Overall.
Yeah. Buffet is the way to go.
Okay.
Eric Myers is the one that told me about that buffet.
Yes. Eric.
Yeah.
Shout out to Eric. He works at Summit.
He does.
Yeah. Great friend. Okay. Desserts. Like, where are you guys going to go for, if you like, just want a little coffee and dessert?
That's a great question. I really like Rendezvous.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just, Carly and I went there with the boys Sunday morning. That was my first time. She'd been there 2 or 3 times.
Okay. Yeah.
The crepes were great.
The crepes.
I love crepes. My mom grew up making crepes for us.
Yeah.
And they were fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, it was delicious. We had...
She must be really talented because I don't know how you make those at home.
Yeah. We've learned how to do it. That's our Christmas thing. We do it every Christmas morning. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
You can buy crepe mix right here at Fresh Market.
Okay.
And you just you blend it up and put a little butter in the pan and just, you got to get that pan just the right temperature.
I think it's really complicated.
It's not. And then you just kind of like swirl it around. I'm hoping you're going to make them for Ben as well. So he can go, Colin, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
And strawberries inside, blueberries, blackberries. And then we put a little whipped cream inside. And then we roll it up and put a little granular sugar on top.
Wow.
And a little lemon juice, oddly.
This is amazing.
It is so good. So good.
Man.
So good. What's one of your favorite places just for you and Ben to go and hang out in Johnson City?
Okay, so we went, I think we made it 3 times before it got cold, but the new Johnson City Brewing on Walnut. Okay, so we went a couple Fridays in a row, and I think it's going to be the spot for young kids.
Where's it at?
Young families. Off of West Walnut.
Okay.
So it is...
In relation to, let's say, like Earth Fair. Like, do you go out West Walnut that way, or is it more like kind of towards the firehouse in that part of town?
Firehouse.
Okay, so it's more in the new corridor where they've just revamped it all.
So like Babette's.
Yes.
It's kind of across from that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and they have a playground in the back.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
So, I mean...
So you guys are letting your little guy play and hang out, and you all are hanging out?
A delightful experience.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Is Babette still rolling?
Yeah, it just reopened.
Okay. Well, Carly and I had coffee at the Well coffee shop, which is really nice.
Yes, it is really nice.
Spend some time in there. Go help out the Well. They need more funds. So buy a ton of coffee from the Well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking. I was like, "It's Babette's." Like there was a car in front. And I was like, "Oh, is it open again?"
Yeah.
I love beignets. Like they're so good.
They're so good.
And
They're so good.
now I'm getting really hungry.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all
You're
good.
asking the pregnant lady about food. I'll talk about it all day long.
There you go. Have you had any crazy cravings?
No, not really.
Did you have any of the first baby?
No, I just
Okay.
like to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
don't
really
know.
convenient with Ben because
He likes to eat too.
always.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
I mean, not like he just is a big man.
Yeah.
Like not fat. I mean,
Right.
he's just
He's
one of those dudes who are just like, whoa, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not messing with you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll eat a seafood pizza and burn it all off.
And just
at
like
work.
by walking home.
I know. Yeah.
Just like, yeah. Such a good dude.
I know.
really like
He's
your
the
husband.
best.
He is. He's a good guy. What did I not ask you and you wanted to share about? Was there
Oh.
anything that like maybe you had an interview with somebody recently that we didn't talk about?
Oh, that would be really exciting. I think we covered a majority
We got
of
it all? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We're doing our 12 days of giving right now. So online, you can follow along there.
Okay.
Different stories.
Is that
we're
where you guys
highlighting.
are giving us stuff or is it the other way around?
We're asking for funds this time.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's got some different programs that we're doing, some highlights from this year, some of the impact stories.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's been really neat to see it all on paper.
Yeah, I think, and then year-end giving's coming up, right?
It is,
So
yeah.
a lot of people
Yeah.
are trying to get rid of funds. I'm sure you're
Yeah.
a great place to help steward those.
Yeah. And I always like to, and this comes from my summit background, right? Like there's enough to go around.
There is
So
enough to go
there's
around.
enough
And
to go
and I
around.
think another reason we're just generous
We're
givers.
generous. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of really cool nonprofits doing really cool things.
What percentage of
Yeah.
your all's budget is grant funded versus
It's
donations?
it's between 60 and 70.
Okay.
We're pretty heavily grant funded at
So
the
when the
moment.
grants disappear, kind of like we dealt with at
Mhm.
Rise Up, it gets a little tight.
Gets tight. Gets tight. We got to be creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all ultimately, I think the goal of any nonprofit, right, is to where we're kind of more, I don't know, we have more equal pieces of the pie,
Gotcha.
right? So that way we're sustainable across, not reliant on one source.
Yeah. How many employees are it?
Yeah, we're up to 1,200.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
65 locations, 1,200 people.
1,200 people across.
Y'all are a pretty big deal.
Well, I mean, yeah, we are. It's kind of nice.
And then how many people do you serve every year? Do you know? Do you have
Yeah,
a number
we
for that?
serve 55,000 individuals.
That's like almost all of Johnson City.
Well, yeah. And we
'Cause-
provided, and those are unique, right?
Right.
Those individuals, we provided over 220,000 services.
Right. Because and
Right.
you're by helping this person, you're helping their family.
Right. And we're doing multiple services, right? So like how are we
That's
wrapping
super
around?
cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a huge, I mean,
Huge
like,
impact.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's
Hopefully
all
our
ours.
listeners listen to the end because that's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it's our staff. We've just got really good staff.
Right.
It's just been really
You
incredible.
hire great people, you can do great things.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
stick around. We have ceremonies. I mean, we just celebrated someone's been there 35 years.
Isn't that fun?
It's so fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
so much for
This
coming
was
on the
great.
podcast. It's good to see you again. It's
Good
been
to
a
see
long
you.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for what you're doing at Frontier.
Thanks.
We wish you the best. We'll pray that lots of people give. How do people connect again with you if they want to give?
Yeah, just frontierhealthfoundation.org.
FrontierHealthFoundation.org.
It's
Okay.
got everything on there.
There you go.
Yep.
And they can reach out to you directly
Sure.
and you'll tell them the story and hook
Mhm.
them up. And
Yeah, that's right.
and then if you want to get involved as a volunteer, same
Yeah.
spot.
Same spot.
There you go.
Shoot me an email. We'll get you plugged in.
I love it. Well, I hope
Yeah.
you and Ben and
Thank you.
both babies
Thank you.
are have a wonderful holiday,
Thanks.
wonderful Christmas, and thank you for what you're doing for our community to make Johnson City a better place to live and the surrounding region with their 65 locations. And so it's a tough gig what you're doing, but we really appreciate it, and I know you're making a difference. And so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Pray you thrive and grow and continue to serve our beautiful area.
Thank you. That's very
Thank
kind.
you.
Thanks
Have
for
a
what
great
you
day.
do.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
guys for listening. Till next time, I'm Colin Johnson with the Colin and Carly Group and Keller Williams Realty. If you want to move here and hang out with Chloe or be a part of Frontier Health, we'd love to help you do that. We also manage a ton of property. So if your
Okay.
husband gets tired
Good
of
to know.
managing his own properties, just bring them on.
I will.
We'll take them and
Okay.
we'll take good care of them, I promise. And then you guys can just go drink coffee and go to
Great.
different places to eat burgers and pizza. And so, yeah. But anyway, till next time, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.